Hey guys, welcome to Solo ReacTalk. Today I'm going to be reacting to Starcraft 2 Wings of Liberty playthrough, all cutscenes and cinematics. This is part 5. If you want to check out my previous reactions, I'll put the card at the top there. Just click on it and you'll be able to access the playlist. This playthrough has been made by X Letalis, and last week we were dealing with Reyna joining forces with Gabriel Tash, invading a planet controlled by the Protoss, a very sacred world, where terrazine gas was being venerated as a very important resource to the Protoss, connection with their gods. And Tash and Jim Rayner and the raiders were raiding. They were essentially raiding a very important ancestral planet to the Protoss of the Tal Derim. And I've been questioning whether is it the player who is making Jim Rayner, this bad person, or is it the character himself who is doing these things in conjunction with Tash, Gabriel Tash. But in the comments I've been told no, mainly it's the player's decision, so I guess I can go along with that. But yeah, let's see what happens in part 5. Part 5, 3, 2, 1, go.
Still don't trust me, brother. Until you decide, ain't nothing to discuss.
I repeat, death toll is in the thousands. A Dominion weapons plant exploded hours ago, causing a chain reaction that has taken out several housing complexes in this working-class neighborhood. Dominion security forces claim it was an act of terror by the notorious Jim Rayner, but our own investigations suggest that the plant must have been infiltrated by forces with sophisticated stealth technologies. It begs the question, could some of the Dominion's ghost operatives have gone rogue? For UNN, this is Kate Lockwell reporting from the core world, Nephor 2.
But come on, Minsk and his media people, come on, guys, come on, really? Reyna is on the opposite side of the galaxy. How could he be affecting what's going on in the core worlds of the Terran Dominion? Come on. Come on.
That Tosh is a whack job, Jimmy. Spends all his time muttering and playing around with those damn dolls of his.
Well, I need someone to balance out your sophistication and good manners.
The guy ain't riding ahead, brother. I can appreciate some good honest craziness, but that guy, he's got something broke inside.
Oh, Commander. I've been giving these artifacts some thought. Oh, don't worry. I know what you're gonna say. I haven't been running diagnostics on them or anything. Well, at least not directly, at any rate.
Just spit it out, son.
Well, sir, when the second piece was added, the ambient containment field spiked drastically. I know. If we add any more pieces, we'll need to draw even more power from the ship's fusion core to maintain the field.
So holding these things is dangerous and expensive. Well, the sooner we get them off my ship, the better.
So we're pirates ourselves these days. Hey, Kaczynski, got any rum? Arr.
What do you make of that encrypted message, Matt?
I honestly don't know, sir. If Tosh really is one of these specters, it's clear Mengsk would try to ruin your partnership. But Tosh isn't telling us everything. If we're going to win this revolution...
I know. We have to be sure of our allies.
Mobius wants us to go after another artifact on some dead world called Zill. Apparently they sent in a specialist team, but they lost contact with them 2 days ago. Their bad luck, I guess. Figure we'll get hazard pay for this one. So here's the deal. This place is a morgue. Whatever used to live in these ruins up and died millions of years ago. Before they went missing, The Mobius team reported artifact radiation emanating from that big old hunk of rock over yonder. They brought a big damn laser drill to burn the way in.
Laser drill? That thing's a monster. If the Mobius team had access to that kind of hardware, I need to think about what could have wiped them out.
Reckon we'll find out soon enough, partner.
Okay, so in the galaxy there were more species of alien civilization, rather than just the Protoss, the Zerg, and now the humans. There were other ancient alien civilizations. What happened to those ones? Hopefully they're going to answer that in this raid, or in this excavation site of this ancient civilization. But that's also interesting that, you know, there were other alien species besides the 3 that we know. Okay.
Watch your corners, boys. We don't know who cleaned this place out.
More Terran thieves. The mysteries of this place are forbidden. You will pay for your transgressions with your lives.
Okay. At least we know what happened to the other expedition. Hold up there. Those Protoss cannons will tear us a new one if we try to advance. Swan, you promised me siege tanks. Where are they?
Settle down, hotshot. They're coming. These babies will knock those cannons down.
I remember those from Heart of the Swarm cinematic trailer. Okay, it's good to see them here.
From a nice, safe distance. These new siege tanks work just like the old ones. When you put them in siege mode, they get increased range and firepower. They can't move in siege mode, so if you need to reposition them, just switch them back into tank mode. You got it?
Let's get some siege tanks deployed on the high ground. They can pound that Protoss stalker before it even gets close to us.
Mobius base local net accessed. Decrypting security overrides. Transferring control of base structures to you, Commander.
Fired up. 174 gigawatts. The power of the sun at your fingertips. Now get it aimed at that door and let's get cutting.
Laser output is good. Drilling will take some time, but there's no other way into the temple. Sir, the Tal'Darim are mobilizing their forces against us.
So we set a perimeter and protect the drill until we're through. I'm just glad we've got siege tanks. We need bunkers and siege tanks defending that laser drill. We got no chance of claiming the artifact without it.
Sir, I've managed to access what's left of the Mobius Expedition sensor net. I'll route it through your map so you can see what the Tal'Darim are up to. Sir, I'm picking up the energy signatures of several Protoss relics in the area. I'm marking them on your map.
I hope Exlatalis can make more siege tanks, because those things are cool. He needs more of them.
Base is under attack.
Well, if there's time, we can blast them free with a laser drill. I bet Stedman would love to study him.
Base is under attack. Add-on complete. Upgrade complete. The laser drill is now cutting through the door's thermal barrier.
Sir, more air units inbound.
We gotta take them out, or they'll keep dropping troops right on top of us.
Mineral field depleted.
Wait, where is that laser fire coming from? Is it from that mining laser? But I thought it was, you know, targeting the door. So, yeah, I don't know where that laser is coming from.
Thermal barrier breached. The laser drill is now cutting through the core.
They seek to befoul the legacy of the gods. Destroy them.
Okay, so this temple is the legacy of the Protoss gods. Alright, okay.
Mineral field depleted. Mineral field base is under attack. Base is under attack.
It's like bees, you know, hovering or circling around their nest.
Breach of the doorway core is imminent. Structured access imminent.
It is our sacred duty to stop these defilers. Burn them to ashes.
Base is under attack. Base is under.
You have James Raynor, the day of reckoning draws near.
These artifacts of yours seem real popular, Titus.
What do we care? As long as the pay's good.
Really? I'd say getting vaporized by the Tal'Darim definitely counts as diminishing returns.
James Raynor, I bring tidings of doom.
Zeratul.
I have pierced the veil of the future and beheld only oblivion. Yet one spark of hope remains. You will hold her life in your hands. And though justice demands that she die for her crimes, only she can save us.
Wait a second. You're talking about Kerrigan. It's been 4 years. You show up out of nowhere and...
Time is short. You must understand. The answers you seek lie within. Study it well. The fate of creation hangs in the balance.
Nice to see you too. You ain't gonna...
Okay, so Jim Raynor is actually James Raynor. Okay, I like James. James Raynor, yeah. And I believe that there was a cinematic before this one, where the Queen of Blades and Zertul were fighting against each other, and it was a bit of a stalemate, and then he escaped through a hole, and the Queen of Blades, I don't know what was she doing exactly, but she went back somewhere, I don't know where. But yeah, I think there was supposed to be a cinematic before these events. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah.
Believe this, but I just saw Zeratul on the ship.
How much did you have to drink tonight, sir?
He was here, Matt, and he was hurt. On the run from something.
Where is he now, sir?
I don't know, but he ain't on the ship anymore. He gave me an Eon memory crystal, and he was desperate for me to study it. I guess he wants me to see what he's seen. So now we've got 3 of these artifacts on my ship. When are we supposed to hand these damn things over?
They got their hands full right now. The Zerg are about to invade Tirador, where Mobius' main research center is. I don't reckon we'll hear anything from them until they relocate somewhere safe.
Wonderful.
Had any visitors lately?
I don't know what you're talking about, Tosh.
Oh, I think you do, James Raynor. Something was on this ship just now. I still smell it on you. Protoss. Interesting.
Whatever you think you know, you just keep it to yourself. I hear you yapping about this, and I'll toss you out the airlock.
This is Donnie Vermillion, live from UNN. Tonight, the Zerg invasion. The battle so far. The Terran Dominion is holding firm under Zerg aggression. Our industrial complex has stepped up production on all fronts. Enlistment rates have risen within the penal system, and the Marine Corps is ready to get in the fight. The Zerg won't know what hit them.
Donnie, has there been any word on when we start pushing the aliens back?
Kate, if I revealed that, I'd be giving away vital Dominion secrets.
You think the Zerg watch our broadcast?
I know they do, Kate. I know they do.
Oh, good one, good one. Kate, Kate, Kate. Mwah.
Well, you heard it here first, folks. This is Kate Lockwell for UNN.
I've heard of these Ehon crystals before. Supposedly they allow you to relive another person's memories. If Zeratul's uncovered, he was desperate for me to see it too. Well, here goes nothing.
Raynor, the hounds of the void are closing in. I impart my memory, my very essence, into this Ehon crystal, so that you will see what I have seen, and that the future may yet have hope.
Zeratul.
So this device is like the next generation of a cell phone. You know, instead of calling someone and hearing their voice, you're going to be transmitting a part of their memories and their experiences and their feelings at that moment where the device was recording their memories and stuff like that. That's interesting. I wonder if it's like a live transmission, just like a cell phone, you know. But I think it just records the memory and that information, and then it saves it, and then it can be played on whoever wants to receive that message. I think that's how it goes. Interesting.
What the hell have you gotten yourself into?
Friend Raynor, long has it been since we stood together against the Swarm. Since then, I have wandered the void in solitude, seeking an ancient prophecy, rumored to foretell the return of the Xel'Naga. My sojourn led me to a remote world known as Ulan, where I discovered fragments of the prophecy. Yet I was not the first to find them. It falls to you now, old friend, to relive my memories and believe.
Wow, okay, such a device would be very, you know, it would be amazing for us in the real world if we had something that could record our experiences and our memories and, you know, keep them in a digital form. And then if you want to give it over to the police, or if you want to give it over to the next generation of people, you know, they can just relive those memories and experiences. Yeah, it would be an amazing technology if we actually had something like that.
The prophecy was divided into fragments, each kept at separate shrines. I must gather them and depart this world quickly. This chasm is vast. It is fortunate that I can phase through the shadows to the other side.
Wait, how did he jump that chasm there? Did he just teleport with his... I know he has like something like a shadow teleportation jutsu kind of thing. I think that's what he was using. That's cool.
Spore crawlers can detect my presence. I should stun them with my void prison. That That spore crawler can detect me from across the chasm. It must be destroyed. That overseer can see through my cloak. I'd best stun it with my void prison before crossing this chasm.
To think Zertul is doing this all by himself. All by himself. Just one person. That's amazing.
The first fragment of the prophecy. Soon all will be made clear.
Why not surrender yourself to oblivion, Zeratul? Wouldn't it be better to end your struggle now than witness the final, agonizing moments of your species?
The foreboding prophecy weighs heavily on my heart. I'd best reach the remaining shrines before she... So much for Kerrigan's reprieve.
For Shakuras. Greetings, Exalted One. We are here in the service of High Templar Karas. He is nearby.
Your presence is most welcome. Let us keep moving.
Permit us to destroy their defenses before we proceed.
That patrol of brood lords must be dealt with cautiously, or we will be torn asunder.
Do the stalkers also teleport, or is it Zertul who's assisting them to teleport over those ledges? I'm wondering about that too.
Prepare for an aerial attack. Brace yourselves, my brethren. The Queen of Blades built hatcheries here. She seeks to subvert this sacred world. I shall put an end to that plan. the second fragment of the prophecy. My task is nearly complete.
Your hope is an illusion, old fool.
If you can so easily read my mind, Kerrigan, you'll see that I'll never give up, so long as hope remains. Careful now. Kerrigan has set guards to bar our way. It could be a trap. We should take them out carefully, one at a time, or risk being overwhelmed. The banelings spew acid when they die. Stalkers, take them out from a distance.
I don't know whether is it because it's like a covert operations, or maybe the Zerg are not as many as they would be on other planets. But you know, playing with the Protoss, it seems like you don't need large operations of facilities and personnel and machinery to, you know, go through the map. You just need like a few people. Like really, it's only Zertul and about what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stalkers, and that's it. While James, Rayner, and everybody else, they need entire mobilization of armies, you know, just to do something. This is quite impressive from the Protoss. Wow.
Spine crawlers. Kill them before they can take root and attack.
High Templar Karas is nearby.
Antaro Tassadar, Prelate Zeratul. I am High Templar Karas. My force tracked the Queen of Blades to this world, yet we know not what she seeks. Kerrigan and I were both drawn here to uncover an ancient prophecy. With your aid, I pray we can discover it before her. It is an honor, Great One. Lead on.
The Protoss form of attack it's amazing. It's fast. And it's personal, like, you know, they're going with their plasma blades up front with the Zerg, while the Terran Dominion or maybe James Raiders, they shoot guns at their enemies. This is quite interesting. It's very different. Very interesting.
Zeratul, can you destroy the airborne Zerg?
These Nidus worms must be destroyed, or the Zerg reinforcements will overwhelm us. Stalkers, take the high ground and support our brethren.
Can I just say how cool it is that they can teleport? I mean, that is just...
Zeratul has destroyed their works. Press on.
The Queen of Blades seeks to pervert this world with that hatchery. I must destroy it. This hatchery must be destroyed if I am to keep the Queen of Blades from subverting this land. It is done. All of Kerrigan's hatcheries are destroyed. There is yet hope for this world. The final piece of the prophecy. It speaks of one who shall break the cycle of the gods.
Most ominous. But if the Queen of Blades seeks this prophecy, we must keep it from her.
The rest is obscured. What?
You might peel away the prophecy's layers, Zeratul, but you cannot outrun the doom that awaits us all.
We cannot prevail against so many.
I will stand against the Queen of Blades while you escape with the fragments.
I will not abandon you.
The prophecy is more important than either of us. Reveal its secrets, Zeratul. The future rests on it.
Your sacrifice will not be forgotten, brother. I must get to the Void Seeker before the Zerg overwhelm me and the prophecy is lost.
Now, I shall become one with the Kala.
I must get to the Void Seeker and preserve the prophecy. I will not let my brother's sacrifice be in vain. I cannot decipher the fragments on my own, yet I know who might interpret them. The preservers of Zakul. If they cannot, I fear this entire universe will burn.
Well guys, that's it for part 5 of Starcraft 2 Wings of Liberty playthrough, all cutscenes and cinematics by Ex Letalis. And yeah, James Rayner, that's what Zeratul calls him, James Rayner, and Tychus have been, you know, scouring another planet looking for artifacts, and the Tal'Darim were there too. The Tal'Darim Executor, I don't know what his name was, but he was there fighting against them, trying to stop them from stealing or, you know, acquiring that piece of artifact. that comes from their gods. So it must be something related to the Zermaga, maybe. The second mission, it mainly dealt with the Protoss and Zertul, and with the Zerg, and with the Queen of Blades, and that device that transmuted all of his memories and emotions and experience over to James Rayner, and he got to relay almost all of that information and what happened to Zertul and the High Templar Karas. What? Karas. Yes, Karas. Sorry. I think I pronounced his name wrong there. Yes, but High Templar Karas. And him sacrificing his life to make sure that Zertul is able to escape the planet with the information that he has for his prophecy. And I don't know, but James, he's got like a frosty, hot-cold relationship with Gabriel Tash. He generally doesn't trust him. They're simply here as business partners. But the way he speaks to him sometimes, it's very antagonistic in a way, maybe because he doesn't trust him because he's a Spectre. I don't know what other kind of powers does Gabriel has. Maybe he can read minds as well, or he can influence people, because I know he has that voodoo doll that he can torture someone with. But yeah, their relationship is very it's just cut. There's a limit. If you cross that limit, I'm biting you. That's how I feel James is presenting himself to Tash. And Kate Lockwood, oh man, I'm starting to like this character. I'm starting to like Kate Lockwood. I'm looking forward now to these news installments where Vermilion is there, and Kate is also relaying the news and what's going on, and then having their little banter together. And when Kate was saying, do the Zerg watch our television show? Do the Zerg watch human TV? Seriously, just tell us, when are they invading? When are we going to be pushing against the Zerg? So yeah, that was really, really funny. I didn't expect that. That comeback was very good. I really liked it. Kate, well done. Well done. Yeah, guys, I guess that's it for today. If you liked the video, please give me a like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Click on notification bell if you want to be up to date with my latest videos, and I will see you later. Next week? Not next week. Not next week. Friday. On Friday, yes. I'll meet you guys again on Friday. This Friday. Alright. Okay. Bye-bye.